Hey everyone, this is Jeevakan. In today's video, we'll discuss about whether Nifty is overvalued or undervalued at the moment. So for the last 6 months, most of us would have been sitting with huge profits, and we are in a dilemma whether to book profits or to hold with profits what we are having. So according to my perspective, I would say that Nifty is neither overvalued nor undervalued. So Nifty is in line with expectations. So let's get right into the video and look at various aspects. What you're looking at here is Nifty weekly chart. We'll look into the last 5 years performance of Nifty. We'll consider Nifty value from 12,000. The first time when Nifty hit 12,000 was in May 2019. It was almost 5 years back. So it's been almost exactly 4 years and 7 months since Nifty hit 12,000. And you might ask me why I'm not taking from the COVID-19 lows. So this is actually uncertainty. If you look at the returns from the COVID-19 lows of 7,500, obviously Nifty might look overvalued. But we must always look at the larger picture here. COVID-19 was an uncertain event and everything came back to normal within 2 or 3 years. So considering Nifty value from 2020 lows would not be the right approach to measure whether it's overvalued or undervalued. So we look at when Nifty first reached 12,000 to till date. It's been almost 5 years till then. We'll just go to CAGR calculator and see whether how much returns Nifty has given in the last 5 years or so. So Nifty's starting value was 12,000, right? And ending value is 21,000. And years is 4 years and 7 months from May 2019. And if we calculate, Nifty has given 13%. It is in line with expectations because Nifty is expected to give at least 12% returns every year. So it is in par with expectations and it is neither overvalued nor undervalued in the last 5 years. Okay, now we look at Nifty's returns for the last 10 years. So Nifty in 2013 was at 6,500, close to 6,500. We'll assume 6,500. So starting value is 6,500, ending value is 21,000 right now, and here is 10 years. And if I give calculate, the returns turns out to be 12.5%, which is what Nifty is expected to give. We are seeing a massive bull run like what we saw in 2003 to 2008, and people are assuming that this is a crazy valuation. If you consider from the COVID-19 lows, obviously this might seem overvalued, but please don't look at it from that perspective. Just look at it from the larger perspective. India is growing, a lot of new startups are coming, and India is turning into a global powerhouse. So obviously things might turn in our favor for the next decade, and many businesses might come to India for further developments. The next question would be, what would be the right approach going forward? I would like to share what I personally did with my portfolio. So I'm sitting with huge profits of almost like 50% returns in the last 1 year in my investment portfolio. I just partially booked some of the good stocks which I had. Like example, I had BSE, almost bought 200 quantities at 700. Now it is at 2,500. I booked almost 130 quantities at average of 1,900 or 2,000 and left the remaining 70 or 80 quantities forever. And PFC and REC, I'm sitting with almost 3x, 4x returns. I booked profits and kept 50% forever. So since I booked 50%, obviously if it comes back to the levels which I bought, I might be not losing anything and I am willing to add more as well. So this is my investment portfolio. As you can see here, the total realized, the total unrealized gain is 38 lakhs, somewhere around 86%. And I booked some profits as well, somewhere around 8 to 8.5 lakhs. And when it comes to booking profits, I booked the profits in PFC and REC. So almost like in PFC, I had like 7,500 quantities and in REC, I had like 8,000 quantities. So I booked almost 50 to 60% of the quantities I had. So remaining 40% I leave it for good actually, because until the company turns negative in profits or until the company does not do well, I will not consider selling these things. So since I took away the money I invested, the remaining money left in the stock is completely free of cost. So I'll just leave it as it is. And the remaining stocks are in decent returns, but I haven't considered booking profits since it's in good returns and expect to do well in the upcoming days as well. The major changes I've been doing to my portfolio is that consistently booking profits at regular intervals, number one. Number two would be to rotate funds from overvalued stocks to undervalued stocks. This is one thing which I'm doing right now. And as days go by, I'm partially keeping some cash also in hand so as to like invest whenever the opportunity comes. Anytime you can expect 10 to 15% correction in Nifty, and it should be considered completely normal considering the rally we had. Most of the stocks are undervalued. Consider HDFC Bank is still undervalued. Many stocks, if you look at the valuations, it's really cheap, and most stocks have run up a lot, and we should consider booking profits in those stocks. So this is what I'm doing. I'm keeping some cash in hand so as to like invest whenever there is a huge correction in the upcoming days, and profit book some of the good stocks and move from funds from one stock to another. So this is what I'm doing, and on top of that, I'm hedging my portfolio using options as well. I'm buying some put options, so I'm not getting into options now. So maybe in another video I'll discuss about options on how I'm hedging my portfolio. And looking at Nifty from the technical perspective, we just had a huge breakout after a long time. It's been almost 2 years since we are forming this pattern here. If you can see here, this is a good breakout. This is a good weekly breakout. Nifty has been taking resistance in these 3 occasions: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Finally, we had a breakout, and just when we had a breakout, we should be taking some positions. We shouldn't be closing positions. So I'm just rotating my funds. So this is the right time to accumulate some good stocks. I've accumulated some HDFC Bank, Kotak Bank, and some other stocks as well. So do your own research and find some undervalued stocks and invest accordingly. And if you're investing, just don't look at your portfolio every now and then, because it confuses your mind and it tends you to like take some actions which you aren't supposed to take. So keep yourself away from peeking at your portfolio every once in a while. So this is what I'm doing right now. Hope you'll find the video helpful. Thank you so much. Until next time, cheers.